This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Good news for those still relying on National Insurance Board's unemployment assistance, as the government will extend the program at least until the end of June. This announcement coming from Minister of State for Finance, Senator Kwesi Thompson.
The government has agreed to extend the unemployment benefits at least until the 31st of June. And we will be making some further announcements in terms of the way forward with respect to unemployment during the budget exercise. But again, we must continue the efforts to assist persons who find themselves unemployed. We are seeing, though, with the opening up of hotels, with the opening up of travel, with the activities that are happening, we are seeing people going back to work.
According to Minister of Public Service and National Insurance, Brenzel Roll, to date, the government has spent over $150 million on its COVID-19 unemployment assistance program. The unemployment benefits was originally part of the 13-week program offered by the government last year, March, to assist those affected financially due to lockdowns and subsequent closure of businesses due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Initially, the program paid out $200 bi-weekly, but has since decreased to $100. Senator Thompson says that while he understands many Bahamians are back to work, the government remains committed in their efforts to assist those who are in need. The Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources clearing the debris of that fire that completely destroyed 6 stalls and at least 2 vessels at Portersky Dock earlier this month. The Ministry of Agriculture reporting that it has contracted a private firm through the e-procurement portal to focus on clearing and removing debris from the water, inclusive of the old boats that were burnt down during that fire. It was shortly before midnight on Sunday, April 11th, that a massive fire tore through the eastern end of the historic Portersky Dock, leaving stall owners devastated and employees out of work. Agriculture Minister Michael Pintard, following the fire, pledged the government's support, adding that the ministry would do whatever it could to help bring some relief. He also assured that the ministry would move quickly to ensure the rebuilding process would start soon. According to the ministry's statement, the firm clearing the debris is also removing parts of structures that ended up in the water, as well as appliances such as refrigerators and stoves. The work began early Wednesday morning and is expected to be completed on Thursday, April 29th. Well, reports of conch poisoning being addressed by the health minister on Tuesday. Recently, reports circulated social media that more than 20 persons were presenting at the Princess Margaret Hospital with symptoms of conch poisoning, including diarrhea and vomiting. With persons reporting to PMH in the midst of the health facility's fight against COVID-19, Minister Renwood Wells says health officials are concerned, particularly with resources at the public hospitals stretched thin.
The ministry, the surveillance unit, were surveying the area that we believe this may have emanated from, and looking at their protocols as to what they're doing in regards to food preparation. BASFA, the Bahamas Agricultural Health and Food Safety Authority, that's in the Ministry of Agriculture, and the Minister Pintard is involved, and we are looking to ensure that at the end of the day we continue to protect the health of the Bahamian people.
Minister Wells noting that he was advised that about 10 persons were presenting with conch poisoning. The minister could not give the location that officials were investigating and says that the cause of the ailments have not been fully determined. He says, however, that they are monitoring the circumstance. The Bahamas Agriculture, Health and Food Safety Authority, in a press release, says its Food Safety and Quality FSQ unit has been made aware of suspected conch poisoning cases and is cautioning consumers to avoid eating fresh conch at this time or conch that they suspect was not properly handled or prepared until the source of the contamination can be determined. They ask that consumers assist by reporting events of illness, which is critical in conducting a trace-back investigation to determine the point of contamination. adding that this allows BAFSA to develop an effective and collaborative response to this and similar outbreaks. Our final story is up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.